Thank you so much for stopping in. This is the transmission I have for you today. The intention by the elite controllers is to boil the water around you to the point you can no longer tolerate the pressures of the reveals. When you find yourself at this point, you must calm down and know the pressure is intentional, so you retreat to being controlled within the teachings of the dominance era. Although activities feel like things are moving forward, there is a great deal of sluggish, uncertain, repressive, overwhelming energies pressing on humanity. You continue to be in an extremely transitional time, a time you cannot truly determine which way to go or what will happen next. This is to give you time to sort out what you have learned, what you have witnessed, and how your intuition is leading you towards the adjustments necessary towards having the energy and enthusiasm to realize the potential that lays before you, the adjustments that can be made, and a way to set your course for a more stable energy. This takes time. In your realizations, you come to a sobering position of seeing the potentials that are surrounding you and how difficult it will be to achieve the individual and collective potential. Mainly difficult because you want fast results when in your reality timing, it takes time. This is a collective learning. When all of humanity is being scattered in different directions through the elite controllers and the chaos of reveals, the adjustments to set a collective course is much more difficult for the humanity collective to begin to flow in the same direction through the chaotic energy. Yet it does come to happen. Continuity comes to happen because more and more of humanity are stronger in their intuitive realizations than the chaos can manipulate. You, humanity, is succeeding. This takes time. Do not deny what is going on, but restrain from the manipulation of chaos. The remaining elite controllers will become more and more intrusive. This must be resisted by you, by humanity, in order to stay on the course of unity. You are moving towards the brink of change. Humanity must decide if you will allow malevolent elite controllers change, or if humanity turns as a collective towards benevolent change. You know the difference. You are not controlled robots. You are individuals who are to seek sovereignty of self. Everything you see, everything that is revealed, the efforts you make to find unity within the consciousness of humanity are the foreshadowing of what is to come. You are being given what you need to see and what you need to know. The guidance we are giving to you is showing you the guidelines of how you communicate your message. It gives you guidelines of what you should listen to and how you listen to hear correctly and away from controlled thinking management so that you become in mastery of logic towards harmony. You are navigating a very complicated time. Additionally, anger comes to the surface through nasty communications that offset the balance of humanity, at least what is left of balance. You are in a delicate position of falling off balance in all directions. All directions, some from sporadic argument outbursts, others from conflicts that rise to the surface, affecting the reality of unity, but not the desire for unity, giving you the capacity to maintain stability by staying aware of the manipulative tactics that are used against you. These are old paradigm behaviors used on you that each must overcome. Much of what has been hidden will come into view. Be prepared. Be stable. You are divinely supported. Stay aware, vigilant, and bold in your endeavors to maintain balance. That's where the transmission ends. Okay, so this is, I guess what we should be doing is preparing for more discomfort, like because they started out boiling the water around you to the point you can no longer tolerate the pressures of the reveals. We are going to be getting more and more reveals that I think are not going to be very easy to accept because of the vileness of it, because of the terrible things that we were not aware of. I think it's going to be really harsh for us to handle what we hear, but we have to listen. I don't want details about a lot of things. I don't want the details, but I want to know. And in the future, I may not really want to know, but we do need to know. We need to see it. We need to accept it to our own degree of what we want to hear. And then we need to keep our balance. They keep repeating, if you've noticed in the last, well, a lot of messages, but the last few messages, they keep repeating and repeating, this takes time. So let's just let it ride out. We have to maintain our balance and maintain our stability, but we have to let it ride out. We have to let all this stuff happen, and they keep saying it takes time. They also said continuity comes to happen because more and more of humanity are stronger in their intuitive realizations than the chaos can manipulate. That is one of the best messages we can get right now. Because no matter how chaotic and how much pressure and how much boiling of the water and reveals give us, humanity intuitively knows the direction we have to go in, no matter what the manipulation is. That is one of the best messages we can ever get, I think, right now. They also said, they also commented that we are in a delicate position of falling off balance in all directions. So what they said is you are in a delicate position of falling off balance in all directions. Some from sporadic argument outbursts, others from conflicts that rise to the surface, affecting the reality of unity. And here's the best part, but not the desire for unity. So earlier they said continuity comes when we happens because more and more of humanity are stronger in their intuition and don't fall for the manipulation. And then a little bit later, they say that the transmission says affect the conflicts that rise to the surface, affecting the reality of unity, but not the desire for unity. So where our reality, they are telling us that it's impossible. For instance, that the arguments, outbursts, conflicts, battles happen, and we get wrapped up in those activities, watching them. So it affects the reality because that is what we're seeing. We're being told our reality is saying these things, you're never going to get unity. But the desire for unity is much greater than what they can feed to us, making us not believe that we can be unified. That is really another great message. I mean, and then it follows that, then that comment, that part of the transmission is followed by, but not the desire for unity. We have the desire, our desire for unity is much greater than what the chaos can throw at us and what the messaging can be thrown at us. And instead of believing what we're being told in the dominance era, we intuitively know that we want what we want. We know what we want. We desire unity. Then it says, giving you the capacity to maintain stability by staying aware of the manipulative tactics that are used against you. These are old paradigm behaviors used on you that each must overcome. That's it right there. We're just getting out of being bamboozled by the tactics of the dominance era because we're changing. We are all changing and adjusting, and there's a lot going on. So congratulations, we've made it this far. We still have a lot farther to go, but congratulations, we've made it we're making it through. We're making it through. It's going to continue, I think it's going to continue, but we just get better and better and better at it as the changes keep coming, because our positioning in the universe, galactically in the universe, are giving us the intuition to increasing our intuition. So we trust ourselves more, and humanity, everybody's doing it the same thing. So hang in there. It says, be prepared, be stable. You are divinely supported. Right on. We are divinely supported, and we just need to hang in there and do the best we can every single day and not let all the chaos make us feel uncomfortable where we can't tolerate the pressures of the reveals. Ooh-wee. All right. Well, thank you so much for stopping in, and please stay tuned because there's a lot more to come.